Good evening, everyone. It's Michelle Jean coming back at you with another video. This is part 5 of my Black People Wake Up series. Now, due to length, part 5 is going to have 2 parts in it. So, with that being said, and with me being under the weather, let's jump into this video. And as always, if you seek knowledge, you've come to the right place, because this is where knowledge begins. Black people, it's truly time to wake up, because life here on earth is truly not going to get better for billions. And this I keep telling you guys in these different videos. In part 4, part 2 of Black People Wake Up, I told you what Genesis mean, as the Bible of man is written in codes, and you need to know how to decipher this book. Now, I'm going to lose some of you now. If I haven't already done so in the other videos or the other Black People Wake Up videos. The Bible and the different Bibles of men is truly not God's book or of the true and living God. I've told you as Black people to think, if God know a race and people do not like him or truly like him and his people, why would God go to that race, our oppressors, the devil's children and people, and tell them, write a book for him and give to his children and people? If your enemies know you as a race and people is favored by God, why would they give you the truth? Why would they even like you? Would they not do all to let you lose your place in life with God, the true and living God? Is that not what our enemy and enemies have and has done, and is still doing until this day, including tomorrow? Your enemy will never ever give you the truth, nor will your enemies ever give you the truth. All they will give you are lies to taint you and take you from life, the true and living God. Further, the Bible of man is truly not representative of the Black race, nor is it representative of Black history or the true and living God. Therefore, due to religion and religious beliefs, God has and have literally walked away from billions here on earth, including virtually all in the Black race, due to lies and false beliefs. So, as children and people of God life, it is time to literally and truly walk away from those in the Black race that fully and truly do not know the truth. Yes, those who help the devil's children and people spread lies on you in the Black race for a place with a death and hell. Now, Genesis just mean the genes is. Yes, how evil was going to spread evil and death. So truly look at part 4, part 2 of Black People Wake Up, because I will not go over it. I do give songs to listen to in a lot of my videos. And again, I'm going to ask you to listen to Mirror Mirror by Lucky Dubé. Now ask yourself, who is the deadliest race of them all here on earth? Now listen to Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley and the Wailers, and listen to him when he told you, don't let them fool you or even try to school you. Oh no, we have a mind of our own. So therefore, as Blacks, we need to literally and truly start thinking for ourselves and not let them tell us how to think or do things. Also listen to One Love by Bob Marley and the Wailers. A Natural Mystic. Bob specifically and categorically told you this could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. He told you the truth, because I did dream of Blacks being enslaved again. Therefore, you in the younger generation worldwide, you have no future. once they implement their new world order. This is their final act, the final act of evil, betrayal on their part. Also, see my video, We Feel the Pain. Have I started to write my first book of 2023? Yes. Now on to my next slide. Um, Regarding dreams, I've had so many different dreams lately, and they are not pleasant. And you will see, because in all honesty, I truly do not want to get into them because these dreams are not pretty when it comes to war. Oh my God, war. When it comes to conflict between Canada and the United States, volcanic eruption, and more. Am I dreaming about some psychopath opening fire on children? Yes. But I cannot tell you which land this is going to happen in. And some might say, oh, it might be in the States, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in the States. It could be anywhere in the world where someone just opens fire on children. I'm dreaming a lot about space, water. I don't know if we're going to see more depletion. Like, I know we've got a lot of flooding, but when it comes to water worldwide, I don't know if you're going to have riverbeds and seas, like sea levels dropping, some rivers drying up, or whatever. But I've been dreaming about water. Oh my gosh, did I dream about this huge black snake? Yeah, I dreamt about this huge black snake. I'm also dreaming about death again. So yes, my world is in chaos right now, and yes, this is one of the reasons why my health is so down. When I dream see a lot of death and chaos, it does affect my spiritual and physical well-being. With the black snake, oh my gosh. You know what? I know what the black snake represents. Trust me, with that dream, seeing that huge, I'm talking about long snake, it felt as if something, like seeing it, and oh, it's just coming close, like up the stairs, and you feel your energy leaving from your head. I literally, in the living, just woke up screaming, and my son had to run into my room to see what was going on, and it was just a nightmare. But like I said, the snake, I know what this represents. In all honesty, I was thinking of Jack Dorsey in real life. I was thinking about him and wanting to get into his head, meaning analyze him from a psychological standpoint, because there's something psychologically different about him, literally. And there's about two people that I can see this in the white race. Trust me. I know this was foolish on my part. Therefore, and or thus, I have to learn to leave the psyche of some alone, no matter how fascinating their psyche is to me on a different and insane level. It's like wow, to the psyche of some in the white race, literally. Um, for me, though, it's a spiritual thing for me. True dark energy, dark matter on a different level that I truly don't want to get into right now, because a lot of you do not know about dark energy. A lot of you do not know about the realm beyond God, that very dangerous, dangerous realm. Like, people talk about the different realms and stuff, but they don't know that some realms are actually dangerous. And here on earth, certain people within their aura possess, well, you can see this energy, this dark energy, dark matter, as some may call it, but it's just a dark energy that is extremely powerful. You can see it in their aura, and it's just two people that I've seen. this dark energy in. And this is why too, it's fascinating but dangerous. So, and yes, this is why I was thinking about Jack Dorsey wanting to psychoanalyze him in from a psychological standpoint, because there's certain things that I want to know, curious, and I know I should not be curious because I'm entering a dangerous zone when it comes to certain people. So onwards I go. So, as blacks, black people, you truly need to know that um, for them, our enemies, blacks, must not know the truth. If we know the truth, then we will wake up and defeat them, and them being our enemies, because we would unite. The unification of blacks is critical to defeating evil. But do all blacks want and need evil to be defeated? That is another question I must ask. Yes, I did ask the question. Now, in this video, I need to explain Adam and Eve, the snake Satan, resurrection, because in order to understand Genesis, you need to know what resurrection is. Okay. Now, let me get into the frame of the resurrection frame. Um, Now, like I told you, in another in I've, after well, this, you know what? I've told you Jesus could not be the first resurrected of the dead. And for those who do not know what resurrection is, resurrection just means giving the dead life, putting flesh on the dead and making that dead person walk amongst the living here on earth once again. Now, if you know about power and energy, you should know that this is truly possible. Thus, this is the power Satan and his children and people seek, need to break him, Satan, out of his prison in hell. So, and if evil get this power, evil will become unstoppable, because evil would be able to create and destroy and recreate once again. And for those saying, "Oh no, it's fairy tale," this is not a fairy tale. This is true facts, the truth. Thus, many people do not know about energy and the great powers that come with energy. Therefore, as Blacks, we are not taught about energy and the powers of energy. We know something about the spiritual realm, but we truly do not know about energy and how energy works, how energy correlates to the spiritual realm and the different realms out there, because there are different realms out there. So, so now you know what resurrection is. It's just giving your loved one and or anyone who has passed flesh yet again to live, walk amongst you here on earth as if nothing happened to them. They never died, you know. And you might be saying, how can this be? You are saying, you cannot give life to bones. But yes, you can. Therefore, and or thus you do not comprehend energy and how energy works, thus creation. Okay, now I'm not going to jump ahead. Um, yes, your flesh is gone, but your spirit is still alive, active for a time. Well, until the 24,000 years of death is fully up, and this 24,000 years is going to be up shortly. Yes, before 2032. And please don't ask me. No, don't say it can be. People are looking to 2050, 2070, or whatever, but trust me, the time of evil is almost up. And I did write about this 1313 2032. Is it 2132? The end of man. Well, I did write a book about this, so I should know the title off the top of my head, but I don't. I'm sorry. Therefore, it is imperative for blacks to start unifying or uniting and save self if they want and need to be saved from all that is to come. Oh gosh, I'm so weak and so weak right now, but I'm still going to plug on with this video. Um, some of you would already know this and some of you will not. Um, so now that you get a picture of resurrection, and if you have read the story of Adam, you will now know that Adam was the first to be resurrected of the dead and not Jesus. Um, your so-called Holy Bible said Adam was formed from the dust of the earth, and God blew into him the breath of life, and Adam became a living soul or being. So if God formed Adam from the dust of the earth, ground, then Adam was a dead man. He had not laughed, therefore Adam would have been the first resurrected of the dead if God blew into him the breath of life. Okay? Please stay with me, as I continue. Okay, so like I said, you get the understanding of resurrection. Okay, so on to the next frame I go. So Adam was never a spiritual being. Adam was a dead man, lifeless, void of all life if God gave him the breath of life. So Adam was raised up from the dead. So yes, the beginning of man, not women or woman, the beginning of man, not woman, was and is of death, the dead. With me so far? And yes, you can say, if so being the case, then that would make Mother Earth Adam's mother, because it was her dust, dirt, that man came out of due to God resurrecting him, Adam, from the dead. If you follow the lies of the Bible, their book of death, the dead. And yes, I will forever tell you as Black people, do not accept this book, because this book is truly not the book of Blacks, nor is this book, the Bible, the beginning of us as a race and people. Now, stay with me, because I also tell you, the nastiness you believe in is the nastiness you become. Continue to stay with me now. Hear me good and true. Now, after God formed Adam out of the dust of the earth according to their book, God took a rib from Adam to form and or give birth and or life to Eve. Okay? Now, tell me this. If God formed Adam out of the dust of the earth, why did God not do the same for Eve? Why would God take a rib from Adam to make Eve? Now, think, Black people. Now, fast forward to today in time and the thinking of people. Okay? I'm going to get into that. Thus, right there, man, those who wrote the Bible, their book of death is saying man is capable of giving birth. And yes, in today's time, this is also why you have people saying they are not of a specific gender and males can have children, like give birth, like women can. Yes, jacked up and effed up literally. Therefore, as Blacks, we have to stop believing in their lies. See where I'm going? No, honestly, see where I'm going with this. Keep in mind the nastiness of man, the lies you as Black people are given to believe in, and billions of you believe and accept this lying book. Many of you go as far as saying the Bible is of Black history and the truth of God, and the question I ask you right now is, which God? The true and living God, or death, because death is a God for some? Now, after God formed Adam and took a rib from Adam to get Eve, Adam laid with his own daughter. Yes. bear with me, follow me. If God took a rib from Adam to make Eve, that would mean Adam was and is Eve's father. So, when all in the black race acknowledge the lies of the Bible, you are saying you, as black people, came out of incest, nastiness. Reflect, think, truly think, black people. Okay? When you as blacks say God formed man from the dust of the earth, you as blacks are saying you are the dung of the earth. You literally came from filth because the ground is what we put our filth in, garbage in, animals poop on the ground, pee on the ground, and more. And for this Mother Earth, I'm sorry. Truly forgive me, but I had to go there. Yes, I know the days in the beginning was different, but truly and literally, I had to go there because there was no death in the origin and origins of man, humans, which is creation. And until this day, there's no death in creation. Creation knows not death, nor does death know creation. And many of you will not comprehend that or understand that, but I understand that. Also, you as blacks are saying, "Wanna come from family ran business because Adam shagged his own daughter, just as Abraham shagged his own sister, well, half sister, and just like Lot shagging his daughter, well, she shagged him, and so forth down the line." Yes, go all the way to Noah and beyond because it was only Noah's family that was saved. Therefore, once again, the people of earth came through incest. All of this you are saying God condones because God, the true and living God, cannot form clean. He can only form and give all that is nasty and unclean, dirty. So, blacks, your enemies can laugh at you and point their finger as well because the nastiness they give you, you accept it and say it is the truth of you. You are acknowledging to them by saying all in the black race came out of nastiness, incest. So due to this nastiness, God has and have walked away from billions, including those in the black race that believe he is nasty. Now ask yourself, if God created clean, why would God form humans, man out of the dust of the earth, and make humans unclean, bring about sin, chaos, lies, disorder, whoredom, and more in life? Therefore, the lies you believe of God has and have condemned billions of you to hell due to your false religious beliefs, the nastiness you accept of God and about God, the true and living God. Therefore, I tell you, billions of you are hellbound, have absolutely no place with God because of your beliefs, nasty beliefs. You believe ill of God, therefore, God have to leave you to your ill thinking and way of life. God cannot save you, thus your name is taken out of the book of life and put into the book of death, and rightfully so. So, for the children and people of life, do not stand around and listen to those hypocrites, yes, those hypocritical blacks that stand and speak on the roadside and profess to be Jews because they are truly not Jews. They are literally Satan's children that do all to take you to hell with them. They aid the devil by bounding you to hell and condemning you to hell with their lies. Every true Jew should know that God is clean and God did not form or give anyone anything unclean, dirty, forbidden, or otherwise. Death is truly not a part of life. Therefore, God cannot be death or give death. Okay. And on this note, I am going to stop here. I have more slides to give you. And hopefully in part two, I can use these same slides, but knowing me, I probably won't use these same slides. I need to talk about the breath of life. And I have something called As Blacks. I also have to speak to Black women because there's certain things that we need to know, things that are vital. And here I will continue on with resurrection. And don't ask me why I use that picture, people. you should know why I use that picture. And this in the next slide or in the next video, I will talk about what God cannot do. Just a couple things, but there's a lot of things that God cannot do. So on that note, I am going to leave off this video. And if you like this video, please share it, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you can, please subscribe to my channel. You're not obligated to do so. And on that note, because I am so not feeling very well at all, have yourself a beautiful evening and all day. So I will see you in part 2 of part 5 of Black People Week Off. All right, take care, guys. Bye.